Hello.
Just waiting on everybody else now.
Indeed.
Which admittedly is just waiting on...
Zach and Paul.
Yes. And while Zach is logged in to Roll20, he's not in Discord.
There was a network... what in the nine hells? Apparently my computer did not like opening the Twitch.
Good.
Ah, there we are. What in the... what?
Just playing with the die roller.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 12s.
And...
2, 4,
9 ones.
5, 8. Indeed.
However, Iskael's Divine Blast look more like this.
I need to clean out my fridge. Oh my.
To answer your question, Nathan, yes.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, when you put it like that.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're sure? Are you sure you're sure you're sure?
Now we wait on the final player, and then we can begin.
Initiate the beginning.
The beginning inning?
The beginning.
The beginning. Ah!
Oh, you see, I was going somewhere different with that. The begin.
Then.
I hate you. I hate both of you.
I wonder why.
Hey,
Aaron, how does Sandstorm go? That was a loud noise. Ah, thank you, Astolfo68. We have not begun yet. And welcome to our D&D stream. Streamness. And such.
Yes.
It's the streamiest.
It's the streamiest.
It'll stream ya.
Finally.
I hate myself. I hate myself sometimes too. It's fine.
It happens. Now, once we begin, we will not be able to look at chat very often, as I only have one screen Unlike professional streamers who have 2 or more.
How about this non-professional streamer who has 2?
I mean, I could technically hook up your laptop to be a second screen, but I really don't want to go through all that.
Yes, I know how it goes. Now, our typical rules of D&D usually are as such. DM's word is law. If we're gonna be house ruling a bunch of stuff, so if he says something that counteracts the rules, his word goes. We're gonna try not to talk over each other, but it's gonna happen. We're people and people do things. Also, if we are trying to use a rule as written, but we do not know how the rule goes, the DM will make the decision in reference to the first rule, and we will look it up later.
If at all.
Yes. Also, we are going to do our best not to metagame, i.e., any information we as a player have that our characters do not have, we can't use it. For example, we're fighting a troll. Our characters have never encountered a troll, but everybody knows trolls is weak to fire. So, Gearbrander can't sit there and go, Rena, play your mixtape.
As if bold of you to assume I wouldn't be playing my mixtape anyway.
Exactly.
Bold do you assume her mixtape's fire? Anyway.
Oh, that was rude.
That was.
I'm gonna go pout in a corner now. Thanks, asshole.
That was really rude.
On that note, oh great and wondrous DM, take us away as soon as we introduce ourselves in order of Roll20-ness.
So,
Yes.
hi, I'm Zach. I'm your DM. I'm also called Terry the Geth on certain places on the internet. And I will be your narrator, referee, world god, and overall dude over there today.
Chief cook and bottle washer.
That one.
Alright. I am Paul, also Lord Roll. I'm just here for the show.
I am Lord Iskael, master of stuff and things, and your host for the evening, because it's my channel we're streaming on. You can usually find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Lord Iskael. Then again, if you're currently watching, you already know that.
Trying too hard not to facepalm. Hi, I am the Kitchen Witch. You see me every now and again on our other person who is not here, but is here with us in spirit, Kaz. Gaming with them occasionally. Other than that, I'm a person who exists. Hi.
And speaking of Kaz, he will not be joining us this evening as he is visiting family for the holidays. He should be back with us next week, and if there are any changes in that, we'll try and post it on the Discord. And now that the introductions are out of the way, take us away.
So last time on the MiddleMen, things happened and people were involved. Specifically, the people involved were the party, Roll, Reyna, Hart, and Gearbrander, as well as a few bandits, a guard captain, and a horse. Not in that order.
That horse was the strongest of all of us.
He just kept chugging, all on his own. The party, as stated, was involved in a rescue and a beatdown against a bunch of bandits.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Sorry, my words are failing me.
That's not good for the DM.
Yeah, no. Today's been a day at work, let me tell you.
Who?
I can only imagine.
As we weren't there.
I must avoid song references. Must avoid song references.
In any case,
Festa.
you beat down the bandits. You arrived in New Player Town.
Hmm.
Learned after learning of. Okay. Any case, you are here. You have rescued a bunch of people who were about to be enslaved by beating down a bunch of bandits. They were supposed to meet with some sort of slave trader who, to your knowledge, never showed up. They also stole from, I believe I named him Dale, his cart.
It was either Dale or Dave. Those two.
Dale.
Pretty sure.
Dale.
Really should
Pretty
Dave's
sure it was Dale.
probably put it in notes.
It is Dale.
Cool.
I'm
Thank you.
almost positive it's Dale, and that's weird for me.
Yeah, well, there wasn't a Russian half-orc here, so it was not likely to be Dave.
Ah, fair.
Not that any of you would get that reference. So yeah, you are now. It is the morning of the next day. You are out and about as the guard sergeant in town, Tazin, was collecting rewards and whatnot. As he did, I believe, mention a reward, and I don't think I gave it to you last time.
You did not. Also, did we ever figure out how those wooden feathers worked?
Well,
I don't
technically,
think so.
technically no. Though I was going to do that today, actually.
Neat. Because we need to send a message to our employers as to our current a status report.
Yes. You actually see Tazin walk out with one of the wooden feathers and a small parchment. He proceeds to wrap the parchment around the feather, give it a good squeeze, and then throw it in the air as it starts glowing. And as it's in midair, it turns into what looks to be some sort of sparrow and flies off to the north.
North? Didn't we come from the south?
You came from the
Yes.
south, yes, but he came from the north because he was basically on leave to this small town from the
Yes.
fortress.
Wait,
So-
who was the one throwing the letter?
The sergeant that you've been talking to, a half-elf named Tazin.
Wasn't he supposed to send people into the forest?
That was last night.
Yes.
Oh,
That
okay,
was
that was
last
yesterday. Okay. I forgot we slept.
Yeah.
You'll find that I tend to do convenient time skips like that, unless they're unavoidable.
Yeah.
And then they rested for 2 years.
Pretty much.
What?
Bazillion years.
I'd make a reference to an SAO doujin, but I don't want to get this stream taken down.
Right.
Yeah, let's try not to do that.
But it's free advertising. They should be fine with it. Until they're not.
Which they never are, because he's not... he's not affiliated.
That's
Right.
right.
So they won't make money off of it. And neither will he.
Ever again.
So in any case, Tazin does go on to, after asking a couple of questions about them, explain that as long as you have an intended recipient, you can send the message to whomever, and it will find it. Though if you have a specific location in mind, it will go faster and be far more likely to reach the recipient. Otherwise, you just do what he did. You wrap your message around the token, give it a good squeeze, and when it starts glowing, you throw it up in the air.
Feels like a
Throw it in
grenade.
the air like you just don't care.
So who's
Pretty
got
much.
who's got the best brain out of all of us and can remember this crap?
Probably me.
Simple. Who's the one that took the notes? It wasn't me. Wait, what?
I mean, intelligence is relatively decent, so that part.
Mine's an 18, so in character it would be me. I'll get character. Good luck.
Well, yeah, because as soon as you write something down, Paul, you forget it.
That's why I write nothing down.
Oh, look at me. I have 18 intelligence and can do things with stuff. Ah.
It's not the stuff I want, which is always the case.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Can you pick stuff up?
And
Technically,
put them down.
maybe not. I'm a rogue. Come on.
As long as they weigh less than 10 pounds, then yes, he can.
No. He's a rogue. He's picking up everything that is not nailed down.
It's another one setting it back down.
He's picking up everything that isn't nailed down, including the nails.
I'm so fucking mad right now.
I'm imagining like you have some guy that nails down the nails on his table. Why? Just in case.
So then he removes the nails that aren't currently nailed down, freeing the original nails so he can take those, and now nothing is nailed down.
That
And
seems
now,
a little bit
load-bearing nail.
convoluted.
Yes. Yes, it is. Anyway.
Oh.
Who's making the thing, doing the thing? Any rolls need to be made. So we can proceed.
no. You're able to all formulate a pretty solid, though short report of what's gone on so far. I'm gonna
Neat.
go, and what I will have one of y'all do is roll Arcana to really, at advantage, to really nail down how these feather tokens work.
That would be me.
Try.
Probably
not.
You know what? Screw it. We all get advantage.
Boom.
We all get advantage, right? I'll give it a
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, you were all shown. So
So Gearbrander and I got it.
Dude, I only have an.
Whoops.
Oh, that is still in phased. That's all I have is the 4.
Straight 19.
Oh, no. Heart picks it up immediately.
Oh damn.
Nice portrait you got there.
So everybody but Roll got it.
Yeah.
Admittedly,
Well,
I wouldn't roll that.
To be fair, he has it in theory. He just doesn't have the technique down yet.
Aha.
You rolled a 15. I rolled like a 6. Come on.
I mean, Heart has no bonuses in it and rolled a nat 20. So what's your excuse?
I also
Again,
have no
I rolled a
bonuses in it.
6.
Got a nat 19.
So yeah, for the most part, you guys now know how to use the feather tokens.
Sweet.
I
Good.
think they actually had used magic device in this.
Wrong version.
I know.
Yeah, okay, so
Forecast.
words, phrases,
It's current-
other synonyms for sad.
Yep. Kaz is currently
Okay.
sending things in Messenger.
Yes.
He can't be here in heart.
No, he is Heart.
He can't be here and play Heart.
So again, he cannot be here in heart.
That's bad even for you, Paul. Just saying. Anywho,
For the record, I was not laughing at your poor attempt at a joke, Paul. I was laughing at what Kaz sent in the messenger.
Sure.
I'm only moving here because, well, I need to do something.
Yes, understood. I'm just trying to.
I'm just kind of moving along with you.
Things out. I'm just trying to figure a couple things out, is all. So give me a moment. Okay. So, after that, Hazen, who I believe I have a token for somewhere. Sure do. It's this one right here. That's convenient. Eventually, Hazen does come on out and address you guys. So basically, because I'm not in a mindset to properly roleplay this character right now, he goes in and says he sent his report off to his superiors, so they're going to try to see if they can at least have the regiment that's already here on leave just stay here. To bolster the 4 guys that are usually the town guards. Bringing the total up to about 12. Because bandits are dangerous.
No, we wiped out one camp, except pretty sure one got away.
Yeah, the captain of the bandits got away.
He magicked
We
his
also
way
don't.
out.
We also don't know who he was trading with, which means it could come up again.
I see. How did you say he got away again?
Something about he pulled something out of his pocket and disappeared in a puff of smoke.
But I got a good shot in at him and bled him a little bit.
I see. We'll try to be on the lookout for somebody with any type of wounds such as that. In any case, he asks if you guys sent your report to your people. Answer being yes, I believe.
Yeah, Hart got it.
Yeah, Hart got it. Literally just looked at it, just, oh yeah, like this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Woof. So, the one thing we would like you to do is reinvestigate the camp and see if you can find anything hidden there. But if nothing else, you can gather some supplies from the guardhouse and do as needed. The feather token usually takes a few hours to actually get to its recipient and then a few hours to get back. So, over the course of the day, you can wait for your correspondence.
Alright.
Otherwise, you could potentially start trying to go through Enemed Wood and furthering your mission. But I leave that up to you.
Still want to take a look at that camp again. We weren't able to search it properly, given we were pressed for time.
Not to
Understood.
mention the fact that we had to bring people back and all that.
Pressed for time.
So, yeah. We'll go take a look. Well, another one at least.
Yes. It almost definitely didn't help that it was at night either. Though, I'm sure that doesn't affect you a lot as much as it could. In any case, I'll leave you to that. I will let you know if a message comes in.
Thank you. And I'm off.
Thanks.
Okay. Go ahead and roll survival, because while you were able to find the trail at night, it looks a bit different during the day. So, I'm going to go ahead and have you guys roll survival on that one.
Normal or advantage?
Just normal.
I didn't see Jack Diddley squat.
And then Hart needs it as well.
Yeah, I'm not expecting my character ever to find something for survival.
Well, actually, Gerbrander and Hart are able to pretty well find it.
I'm even still located in the same place.
Yeah, that's how you found it. You found your footprints.
Haha!
You could tell because you probably have the biggest feet of the group.
Oh, look at all those dead people.
I'm surprised
Yeah,
they're still here.
they didn't move them at all.
That's strange. Someone should have cleaned this up before we got back. You know what? I'm calling the manager.
Okay, Karen.
And this crate is gone as well.
Cool.
Let me just sorry.
I'm surprised the guards that came searching this area didn't clean this up while they were here.
Let's see. What's y'all's perceptions?
Passive, mine's 12.
Mine's also 12 on passive.
Mine's 10. I got a rock.
It's a pretty rock.
Don't patronize me.
Actually, for whatever reason, Roll is the one that manages to find it.
Nice.
There's something in the ground over here.
Huh.
And when you go to look at it, it is a rather large hoof print. Like,
Knowledge, nature, or something else to try to figure out what kind of hoof print.
Survival
Yes.
and try and track, see where it went.
survival to see where it's going, nature to see what it is.
Nope.
Okay.
So, Roll,
And-
is it the majestic space moose?
For
100%.
the record, when I say large, it's about the size of a small dinner plate.
Yes, the majestic space moose.
100% the majestic space moose.
And you notice that next to it, a couple of the couple of bodies there have chunks missing out of them.
Hoof print.
In what way are the chunks missing? Like bite marks, or are we talking more like
Like
slash
bite
marks? Okay.
out of a couple random places out of the body.
Okay.
That's a really big hoof print. And why are there pieces missing?
Well, clearly
Oh,
this
shit,
is not
I'm
the
sorry.
majestic space moose.
That was from Zach, not from Hart.
100%.
Hundo percento.
Hey, go, Brander.
Wait, was that-
Can you track where these go?
Yes. Does this? Well, they seem to be going a decent way. I'm assuming top is north.
Yes.
They're going this way.
Yeah, those are some pretty hefty boar.
Oh, giant pigs. Cool.
Yup.
Them pigs will eat anything, so.
Yeah.
It's not too weird.
Otherwise, you can. Beyond that, the camp basically looks as it did last time you were here. If you're looking for anything else hidden, you can roll investigation, or intelligence, or perception, or arcana,
I want to do
or
an investigation check to see if there's anything else we missed.
or medicine to see if you can heal the dead bodies back to life. It's all up to
No,
you.
I don't.
No, permanent naps.
We
I'm
have-
not going to take that from him.
I too am going to assist in the investigation. Behold my power!
Gearbrander, you find a fire pit. It seems to still have some embers in it.
Wow.
Gasp! This fire still has embers. People were here recently. Like within the last couple of days.
I'm still surprised it's cooking now.
No, I say embers, it's embers. It's not cooking. It's
Oh. Well, I'm used to embers being glow. That's why I was surprised that overnight they still managed to not put
Well-
themselves out.
It was a full-on fire when we showed up, and it was pretty late in the evening when we showed up as well. So
Fair.
So I'll get this.
Figured 8 hours later, a couple hours to get here, should have been out.
depends on the wood they
All right.
used.
All right, Mr. Smarty Pants, chill.
So, are we checking anything else?
I haven't gotten anything on my investigation,
Yes,
so I'm kind of
yes,
sitting.
Yes, but I'm trying to whisper it at people.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm waiting.
So role play in the meantime.
So you're pretty solidly set on those embers there, Gearbrander.
Just thinking.
Take sticks, just starts drawing in this embers.
I'll take some of the cool ash and apply it to my personage.
Okay.
In what way? Like across face, across arms, across armor?
I'm drawing a symbol on I suppose you could say shoulder.
Okay.
Looks like a Y, a capital Y with a little stick going straight up from the middle.
Yeah, I can't. There's not really much left here, honestly. I mean, I found a couple of like packs, but aside from a couple of toothpicks, there's not really much.
I say, if we're done here, we go back to town and ask just how large the local boar are. Because if they're smaller than the footprint would seem to suggest, we may have another problem.
That's a fair point. However, let me check this real quick. I think I found a disturbance over here.
You sense a disturbance in the force.
Wrong franchise.
That was in character, by the way. Somehow you all got it.
I keep
Even heart.
hearing hands.
Had to actually roll for it. That's messed up.
You keep hearing what?
I keep hearing cans opening, and it makes me mad that I didn't grab something to drink.
Whose fault is that?
Mine, because I'm a dumb.
Technically, it's for familiars for you not having one.
Damn it! I sent it as heart again.
That's fine. I understand what's going on. Do I have that one? There we go. Damn it. I didn't pick that one. Fuck.
Okay.
Would I actually know what language it's in even if I don't recognize the tongue?
Second. Go ahead and roll history. You think you have seen it before, but you're not entirely certain.
See, I wouldn't exactly think to offer it up to the party just yet.
That's up to
I'm
you.
gonna, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to him.
Okay.
So as I've mentioned before, if we're done here,
I'm gonna definitely like actively kick dirt back into this hole I seem to be messing with, and then come back to the party.
Okay. And so I'll go ahead and bring you back to New Player Town. That okay?
right?
And we'll go ahead and put you in the inn. Pretend that Tazin's not there. Boop.
I was gonna.
Bye.
Alright, fine.
Ah, that's not who I wanted to grab. Oh, right. I need to be on the GM. What? There. There we go. Okay, so by the time you get back, it's been rough. If you started at like 9 o'clock, let's say, that's when everybody kind of was up and about. You probably were getting back around late lunchtime, 2 or 3 o'clock.
All right. Is this a private room or just open to everybody?
It is the back room within the New Player Inn. So basically, because you're middlemen, you get free access to it whenever you need it. But
Okay.
if somebody else is already in there, you can't force them out.
Okay.
No, we can, but it's frowned upon.
I'm gonna go ahead and close the door if it's currently open because I can't tell from the way it's
It
set
is-
up which way it is.
It technically is open, so just pretend it's closed.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and actively close it just to be on the safe side, and then like. So I just want to bring to your attention that I found something out there that I wasn't really sure what was going on, and I didn't really feel comfortable exposing it that I found it until we were back here. And I showed them the papers. I'm not sure what language it's in because it's not one I'm familiar with. I'm not sure if any of you can read it.
Same roll to figure it out.
Yes, history. Ah. Oh.
20. Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
I have seen
Well.
this before. Where
Yes,
at?
but that.
There,
Uh,
there, and there. Sorry.
Just because you've seen it doesn't mean you know it.
True.
It is. Oh, and I'm gonna have Hart take a stab at it as well. Pretend
Nope.
that's first roll. No.
Ooh.
Nope.
Okay, so what are? Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Okay, it's not its language any of you can actually read, but the couple of times you've dealt with merfolk,
Oh.
this seems to be similar to their language.
Oh boy.
Does anybody
It's-
have comprehend
I
languages?
mean,
I mean, it though when you've seen it, it was like printing press or very neatly handwritten. This is chicken scratch.
Damn.
Like
I mean,
if you could read merfolk, it would be legible, but
so it's like the doctor's handwriting of the merfolk language.
yes.
Jeez.
Well, really
I mean-
more like just somebody who doesn't write well, like at all.
Like 90% of my coworkers got it.
I was gonna say my buddy James, but only one of you knows him.
Oh god. Oh no. That's bad.
Yeah, technically
That's bad.
legible. Technically legible.
But
Technical,
only if
the
you
best
actually
type
know
of
the
legible.
language.
Yes. So yes, that's kind of what you're looking for. Is these papers, layout-wise, seem to be receipts. As you take a closer look at them, I'll go ahead and just let you take 10 on that and just give that to you.
Okay. So yeah, after we've kind of all had our look at them, I'm gonna fold them back up and put them back in the pouch.
Okay.
But just let you know, like, we need to figure out what these are to, why they have them,
Well,
and maybe that might give us a hint on where we can proceed next to hunt down who these people are.
I mean, has something to do with that slave trader?
That's what I'm thinking. If it has names as well as anything else written on it, we could find their other contacts and shut down the whole organization.
Maybe just this wing of it.
It's still something.
Yeah, the whole organization's little out there.
If the leader is in charge of the whole organization and these are receipts for everyone that they deal with, we don't know yet. But it's possible.
Ballsy, but possible.
I highly doubt that the leader of this entire organization is going to be leaving his receipts at a random bandit camp in the middle of the woods.
It's better than having them on him when he's being arrested or caught.
Fair.
Either way, that really holds no pertinence to what we're doing right now. We should check in with whatever the heck his name is, and see if we've gotten a response yet.
You really don't like people, do you? Can't even remember the man's name.
I don't learn your name until I respect you, Stretch.
Sounds a very familiar sentiment, the way I feel. Anywho, I'm looking for Tazin. I still am curious as to the size of the local boar.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and have you head on back out.
Yep.
Into new player proper. Tazin is actually sitting outside eating lunch and reading some papers. Ah, MiddleMen. How are you?
I have a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
How large do the local boar typically get?
He kind of sighs and just kind of puts his head in his palm at the mention of boar. Well, beyond the fact that they're really not supposed to be here. They usually don't get any larger than what I've seen of anywhere else. Why do you ask?
How large was the hoof print?
I kind of make a gesture with my hands for the circle.
For reference, it's about the size of us. Somewhere in the vicinity of a small dinner plate, for future reference.
Well, yeah, but again, I'm actually doing it with my hands instead of just telling him dinner plate.
Yes. I was making sure that everybody else got the image in their head.
Gotcha.
So yeah. He kind of looks at Roll's gesture and says, what? No, that can't be right.
I mean, they were definitely boar prints, and there were some chunks missing.
Well, it definitely was a hoof. I don't know about whether it was attached to a boar. It just made the most likely sense.
No, I know it was attached to a boar. I've seen them before. I know what they look like.
That would explain why the men I sent out last night came rushing back and almost dropped a crate full of goods. Several times within 20 feet.
Did they at least mention anything about a boar?
No. No, they did not. Did you see which direction it was headed? Were you able to discern that?
Southwest.
Southwest from the camp?
Yes.
That's going into Enemed proper. It could be anywhere in there. That's not good. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Is there something we should know about Enemed proper?
Enemed wood tends to be... It's dense while not being terribly dense, if that makes any sense. The only place we've really been able to conquer is where the roads are at. The rest of it has some minor magic going on. The trees grow back rather quickly for whatever reason.
Okay.
And so it is... Sorry, trying to think of how to say this.
Take your time.
Essentially, there have been reports of strange creatures out there. And Boar, like I said, aren't really supposed to be here. Basically, they were brought here by farming settlers a few years ago, and then got loose. And you know how pigs are when they go wild, they go wild. And so they were able to
I
fit
mean, you
right
could
in.
say they go. You could say they go hog wild.
Gearbrander just gives you this stare.
And she has issues with my puns.
In fact, a specific stare.
Nah.
literally,
Apparently-
literally, Raina's just sitting here like the cat having the knife pointed at it.
I try
What?
and give him a stare back. A specific stare.
Oh my god!
I don't mess with magic children. No.
My god, too.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
That was incredible.
Well, I deserve that.
Okay. So,
I can't breathe. Oh man.
were you able to find anything else while you were out there?
I did manage to find some receipts, but we're still trying to figure out exactly what they were receipts of.
I mean, do you know anybody that speaks merfolk or reads it at least?
Not outside of Port Bagonar.
So we gotta go back to the port.
Unfortunately, that's the only way I could really foresee it getting deciphered in any meaningful time.
Alright.
So yeah, we'll save those for later, and then when we get back.
Exactly how many sheafs of paper could we send with those wooden feathers?
If you try to send more than 2 or 3 sheets of parchment, it's not going to end well for the bird. You could technically start combining tokens, but it's not generally recommended because the larger the bird, the more willful it is.
Okay.
So, on our next report, we mentioned a need to know, or a need for someone who can read merfolk.
Actually, can I kind of transfer what I can see as far as runes of this thing into Thieves' Cant? And try to get it all on one scroll?
Not easily. You can't.
It would.
You can't read enough of it to properly know what it's trying to say.
Okay.
For all you know, it's Merfolk Thieves' Cant.
Anywho, out of character, were we supposed to go up and check north, or were we supposed to go east to Middleton? What's it called?
Otherton. Otherton was never mentioned.
No, Medium Town. Are we supposed to go there, or are we supposed to go to the northern outpost?
We're supposed to technically go north to the northern outpost.
Yeah, but that was because we needed guards to do everything, which he kind of settled for us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've already done the 2 things we came up here to technically handle. We just need to let a note with him to say, hey, this needs to also go to the other port because they needed men down there and then head back to do what we need to do with this.
Cool.
In any case, now that we know a little more on their exact modus operandi, as it were, they're slavers of some sort, and so we can combat that a little easier. We'll start having we'll start having traders form caravans, strengthen numbers, and they're easier to guard that way. And we'll try to have more active guards on the roads, at least between the 3 eastern towns. As he's finishing up saying that, a small white sparrow-looking thing that's glowing white and made of magic lands on the shoulder of
The suspense is killing me.
Gerbrander.
Oh, sweet. It's mine. My bird. Okay.
He goes to pet it, it dies.
It lands on me.
Okay. It chirps at you to get your attention. You don't actually feel anything on your shoulder, by the way.
It has my attention.
Hold out your hand.
I do so.
Says Tazin. The bird then proceeds to do a front flip and turn into a letter.
Sweet.
Which letter is it?
It is the letter Q.
This
It's weird.
this week's D&D session is brought to you by the letter Q and the number 14. Why? Why not?
Oh boy.
So, within the letter, it's the basic correspondence saying, yes, I've read your note. If not already requested, request that guards increase presence and have traders move into caravans. Hey, that's convenient. Any and all additional information should be received immediately. If this is a slaver ring, we need to take it down as quickly as possible. Also, question any word from the west.
No word from the west. As of yet.
Have we looked into that, actually?
I was planning on it, which is why I was asking what all our mission was.
Well, no, I meant like right now. Have we already asked him if he's gotten word from the west? Because I don't think we did.
I don't think we have.
Well, apparently now it's our concern of taking down the slave rings, so I'm in.
Fickle little creature.
So,
I kind of-
asked Payson.
I look up at Lord Roll and I'm like, don't make me give you the stare.
Like you could look up this high. I go back to Payson. Have you heard anything from the western cities?
I have not, no, though due to my position in the hierarchy, I tend to focus on the eastern towns.
Who in the hierarchy focuses on the western towns?
I can see if one of the messengers is coming by. We try to get any correspondence from Enemed Outpost at least whenever we can.
Okay. I'd like to hear from you as soon as possible on that matter.
Actually, I believe I have one here. He proceeds to go inside.
I follow him.
Sorry, we don't tend to allow others in. It's nothing against you, it's just the way our guard station works. Not a lot of space, mostly. I'll be
Fair.
right back.
Side. Go ahead.
Go ahead, sorry.
Side note for Master DM, did we rest long enough for me to get some of my hit points back?
Yeah, you had a long rest.
Cool. Because I'm hurting. Well, I was.
You should be back to full health with a long rest.
Yes.
Okay. Pretty soon, Sergeant Tazin comes back out with a young woman, half-elf.
Mm-hmm.
Probably shouldn't be using this because this was a friend's token, but still. This is Mina, one of the messengers for the Northern Outpost. She can answer any questions you have on any correspondence of the sort. And he goes back inside. Hi, how can I help you?
Have you heard from your the other outposts anytime soon?
I haven't heard anything from what? Yeah, Intermid Outpost. That's what I thought. I haven't heard anything from Intermid Outpost yet recently. Forest has been kind of treacherous lately, and so
Define treacherous,
that
if you will.
basically we knew about the bandits. We just didn't know where and how they were working. They didn't want anybody going in alone, which is how the messengers would usually work. But so I haven't been able to go back out there in about a week.
And I take it you're not expecting any kind of message in the next couple days.
No, I'm usually the runner for them, so I'm usually going between the Northern Outpost and Intermid Outpost in order to check on it, in order to check on everything and receive messages and such. But haven't been able to go out there because nobody else has been willing to go out there. We're kind of short-handed.
Fair. If you have any messages to bring to them and you wanted to set up, we could go explore it with you and help get you there. And that way we get the information firsthand.
You guys need it too?
Well, we also need to know what's going out, one, with the forest, and two, how the outpost is doing. So it would help us in our journey.
I'll talk to Sarge, but that should be okay. He usually lets the messengers do as they need to. He's kind of one of the 3 second in commands of the Northern Outpost.
All right.
So usually he lets me do what I need to do, and if this is what we need to do, then well, there we go.
And having the more the merrier as far as this is concerned, because again, we need to watch our backs the whole way.
Yeah. Any case, he'll probably have you set out as soon as you can.
Okay.
Maybe as early as this afternoon. We know it's getting kind of late, but the earlier the better, and we need that correspondence as much as anybody else. Because even before the order to travel in groups, it was getting hairier and hairier. We actually lost a few messengers in the last couple of months.
Wow. Well, hopefully we can track down whatever is going on out there.
That's the hope. So if you guys could take care of that, that would be awesome. I'll talk to Sarge about it and see what best we can do.
All right.
Well, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. After about a half hour of waiting, Mina just pokes her head out the door, gives you the thumbs up, as well as a small pouch of messages. Send in. Says you could get going whenever you're ready.
I know we talked to Tazen about restocking our supplies and stuff, but I want to make sure we actually have replenished our rations before we head out.
Yeah, you're given everything you need.
Okay.
Awesome.
You were given up to 7 days rations because it should take a good 5 days of walking to get to the outpost, but having the extra never hurts.
The just in case.
Yes. And so, I'll go ahead and have you guys get started.
We're going on a trip.
Okay. Give me just a second to set up a few last things. Because I don't know if I ever actually moved you guys over there.
Probably not.
No, I did. Cool. That makes things easy. All right.
That is some dense forest.
Yeah.
Where the hell are we?
Middle top. Pretend there's a bunch of trees there because I could not be arsed.
Oh, that's fair. Completely
And yes,
understandable.
I know the road looks like shit, but by the way,
Actually, the road looks pretty baller. The tree line's the only thing I was questioning, but again, I completely agree. It's not worth the extra time.
Anyway,
just
marching order as such. Me, whoever's next.
Hart volunteers to take up the rear this time around.
Considering he's a little bit more well packed than the squishy little gnome.
Yes.
What happened to our compatriot?
She wasn't coming with us.
No, we're acting as messenger in her place.
By the way, something to note: each square is actually 10 feet here.
Okay.
Okay.
For some reason, I thought I actually was asking her to come with us as the extra man, but okay.
You guys are middlemen, so it was kind of explained that you could be trusted with this.
I'm fine with this, but I was just saying I thought I actually asked her to come with. I didn't realize.
She can't do that. They can't spare another guard, and the guards themselves need to do the group. They can't. Okay. You're an outside party, so you don't count towards that.
Mm-hmm.
Despite absolutely fitting it.
Yeah,
it's very strange, and everybody agrees on that.
We are an absolute unit.
Of course, you'd pick that out of it.
So, this is.
I'm going to leave it to Gearbrander to figure out if we're going right or left, because I have no idea where we're headed.
I was just going to say, are the cardinal directions appropriate, or have they been flipped?
Whenever you're on a map like this, when I'm making them, assume that up is north.
Alright, we need to continue westward then.
Just for sake of ease, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, wait, am I on the right? Yeah, I am. Oh, that's right. Just so that I don't have to keep worrying about him, I'm gonna go ahead and allow Reyna to also control Hart.
Is it possible for you to just tether his token to me? No? Cool.
Oh, I can't do that. Sweet. Alright, looks like I'm worrying about him. Cool.
Stupid Roll20.
I'm surprised you can't assign the token to players after the fact.
It's because of how I set it up.
Yeah.
I had it linked directly to their character sheet, so.
Ah.
As you keep moving, you notice that there is a small cut in the trees and bushes and shrubs on either side of the road.
Like a game trail, or?
Yes, exactly like a game trail.
Is this the game trail you're talking?
Yes.
Actually, as I notice him inspecting that, I'm going to give him a little bit more space. So I can still get to him, but that way he can inspect it without us being right on top of him.
So is that survival, investigation?
Survival. It's based in tracking and everything else.
Oh!
And none of you are hunters or anything like that as a background, correct? Or ranger, or of the ranger class?
Don't think so.
No.
So yeah, this looks to be a pretty basic game trail. You see the usual mix of almost nigh undiscernible tracks due to the sheer number of animals that have passed through it.
Well, then.
You see no special tracks, I guess is the best way to put it.
So no giant boar feet. Got it.
Nothing weird.
And yes, whatever you see the reddish brownish trails lines on there,
Game trails.
that's the game trails.
If you don't really want to worry about the token, you can just not have the token there and then just add it in when we do combat.
Yeah, it makes it easier this way.
Okay. Are you actually investigating the tracks here, Nathan, or no?
I already did. Got a 12.
No, that was the last set. This is a new set of things
You mean
here.
the ones here?
Yeah.
I think I stopped.
Okay.
What?
We are looking for bandits, after all. Take it that 7 doesn't find anything?
Nope. Nothing special. Nor does Hart find anything.
I can't tell if that's advantage or disadvantage, but that's still hilarious that it matched to the same.
I have it set to advantage. So yeah. Roll perception, everybody.
We'll roll it this time instead of going passive, huh?
Yes. As it's sudden.
I'm getting pretty lousy rolls today.
At least you didn't nat 1. Trained skill.
Yet.
And then get counter-intimidated with a nat 20.
By a child.
I know.
Hey, I am not a child.
Sure you are. You're like 4 feet.
I'm 3'1". Thank you very much. Beanpole.
That doesn't help your case, Raina. Sorry.
I was trying to help you out with a couple feet. No.
She's got a couple of feet. They're at the end of her legs. You actually do hear something out in the woods.
What direction?
Jesus Christ.
Gibrender would hear it. Somewhere over here.
What's this sound like?
Mostly going through shrubberies as if it's building its own path.
Can I just what direction it's going in?
It seems to be headed towards the trail.
Like us on trail or the trail in front of us?
The trail down. Give me 1 second. Oh, perfect. I'm just going to use this because fuck it. As a deer crosses the path, but it's bounding.
Like it's running from something?
Yes.
Weapons drawn. Proceeding with caution.
Can I actually hide at the edge of the tree line here with bow drawn to see if I can't spot something as it comes out without being seen directly by it?
Roll stealth. And then roll your choice of perception or investigation.
Investigation.
So go ahead.
I just did.
I don't see anything.
14 stealth, 23 investigation.
It's not in the chat, my dude.
That's weird because it's showing up on mine, no problem. Let me
The
refresh.
server's been interrupted. Anything you do right now, we'll attempt to send it back on.
There it goes.
Yeah.
There it is.
On the safe side, you may want to stop doing anything important.
I didn't even get that notice at all.
I'm currently staring at it.
Like I said, I didn't even see that whenever I restarted, so that's interesting.
Zach flickered. And you got kicked, Paul.
No, he's back.
And
Oh, no,
ran.
I actually reset, so I kicked myself technically.
I'm gonna go ahead and refresh my page because this is getting annoying. But yeah, and actually, as this happens, you then proceed to hear a roar of a kind.
Weapons. If weapons weren't out before, they're out now.
And then it's somewhere between a roar and a growl. And then it was cut short by something.
Cool.
Nature to see if you know what that is, but that's up to you guys.
I'm gonna try.
I'm not gonna have Heart roll that, for example.
Yeah. First
Wow.
nat 20.
It's not a clue.
Which is funny because of what it is.
It's a swine, is it?
Okay. Two of you know it. It is. That was very much a bear.
Oh. Oh no.
Somebody just cut down a bear roughly here.
And now something else that was crashing through is now walking away, sort of to the north-ish.
I'm gonna sit still till I'm comfortable that it's far enough away it's not going to hear us moving around this path.
Cowards.
After about 2 minutes, the trundling through the brush proceeds to silence.
Alright, at that point I'm gonna start moving normally.
Weapons drawn,
Of
meaning that
course.
Heart
same.
has punches up. Meaning
Punches
that Heart, he had his punchies up.
He's got his fists equipped.
I'm just thinking of that stupid Budweiser commercial. Punches out.
No idea what you're talking about.
They had the labels out for the football game.
I shall continue in a what I assume to be a westerly direction.
Yes. Hart then proceeds to say, "Hey, wait a second. What's that?" And he points to right there.
I will investigate.
It's about 20, 25 feet into the woods.
What am I investigating?
Roll. I'll go ahead and just give it to you because once you're able to point it out, once you're able to find it, it's not hard. It's what's left of that bear you heard. It is not looking good. It is not looking good. And actually, it's technically still alive.
Oh no.
Damn.
It's
Well,
got. It is a black bear to be specific.
Well, let's put the poor thing out of its misery.
Well, how bad does it look? Does it look like fairly roughed up or terribly roughed up?
There's no way it's coming back from this.
Okay, then yeah, I'm with him.
Putting it out of its misery. What am I rolling? Am I rolling?
Coup d'etat coup de grace. My bad. Coup d'etat is an armed uprising. Coup de grace. Go ahead and just roll damage for your weapon because you automatically hit.
Well,
Basically,
then-
it's.
Oh,
I don't know why I was waiting for what am I rolling? Death save.
And so I'll just pretend that's doubled for the purposes of this.
Wouldn't I roll another d6?
Technically, but
I could just roll 1d. Oh wait, 1d8. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it though, because you're able to bring your axe down upon its neck and
Bye bear.
suffice to say it's not hurting anymore. Though you can obviously a crap ton of once you look past it, you can obviously see a crap ton of branches and shrubberies trampled. Branches broken, shrubberies trampled, going up towards the north.
I'm gonna do a survival and see if I can't find anything that might help us identify what did this. Yeah, no. Shit's wrecked, yo.
Go ahead and roll advantage.
Oh, with advantage?
Yeah, so just roll it again. Take the higher roll. Can't do much worse now, can you?
You just had to say something, didn't you?
Well, it's not
My
worse.
kids didn't do much better either.
Nothing. Too much damage to the surrounding area. I can't find anything.
Yeah, the one thing that is very obvious is that this bear fought. Like, whatever did this to it.
Yeah, cut out there a little bit.
The bear did not go down without a fight. This was a fight.
Can I like take a look? Cause I saw the boar. The boar prints. So can I like take a look and see what I can see with it?
Yeah, and roll at advantage simply because you know what you're looking for.
Can't hear you at all.
Is she speaking in the other room?
Yes, I can hear it from here, but I can't hear what she's saying through the mic.
Yeah. Her roll also hasn't popped up, so.
Yeah.
Well, she was asking if she wanted nature or something else, I think, but that's all I could get out of it.
Welcome back.
It occurred to me I got lost there for a second.
Yep.
Oops. What do I need to
You're-
roll to take a look?
You're rolling survival at advantage. Because you're looking for specific. Oh, you
Nice.
find it. You find it. This one is it's hoof prints the size of small dinner plates.
Same kind of hoof prints?
Exact same.
Oh boy. Guys, we're definitely not alone here. This
Though-
boar.
Though there's also quite a bit of blood around everything. So
So it didn't go down without a fight, and it took a chunk out of the boar.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're gonna have to take this boar down.
Or we could just keep going down this road and avoid it.
It's
And
going
let
in
the
the
poor animals suffer?
It's going in the direction we're headed.
How is the boar suffering? It took down the black
No.
bear.
No, the poor black bear suffered. You cold, heartless man. I start gently petting the forehead of the now very dead bear, and you just kind of see tears welling up in the corners of my eyes.
We already put that bear out of its misery. There's nothing more we can do for it. And I don't think the four of us have the skills to take down a giant boar that reffed up a black bear.
I kind
Especially
of
when
give
we
this
taking
look
advantage.
I kind of shoot this look of disgust at you, like, how dare you?
We have a mission that's a little bit more important than the boar.
In any regard.
you just kind of hear Hart just kind of mutter to himself, if we fight it, we fight it. Let's...
That's how I look at it. Like, if it comes after us, that's one thing, but I'm not looking for a fight we may not be able to win.
It's very obvious that he's kind of just going with the majority vote here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to speak for Hart too much, but...
Yeah.
You eventually make... It is...
I'm gonna check out this end of the game trail.
Okay. Go for it.
What is with my sub 10 rolls?
That's
Now you know how I feel.
that's a good ass question there.
Refresh.
So actually, this time you find that there are no fresh tracks at this location.
Cool.
And so you're eventually getting through. Let me do something real quick.
Aha.
What?
His character vanished off the map. He lost himself for a second.
I found myself, don't worry.
Eventually, you do see a small sign up ahead.
What's
Warded clearing here. Warded clearing this way. It's written in common. And has
It's good warding or bad warding.
it has the sigil that you saw on the guard house in New Player Town.
Okay.
So, to the clearing.
Because it is getting late at this point.
Yeah. Alright. We can camp in the clearing and continue at morning.
That's the plan.
Okay. Do you have a watch order?
I'll take probably. Well, this looks familiar.
Shut up. Hey, guess what?
That tree, those trees weren't there.
The trees are moving.
I'm not going to be on this side of the clearing.
Do not anger the Ents.
Right?
For the love of God, leave the Ents alone.
How's that for familiar?
Sounds familiar.
Anyway. Rest for what? 8 hours? 2-hour shifts apiece?
Yep.
I'll take
Well, we still need to have we still have to have at least 10 hours then, otherwise we wouldn't actually get.
Wouldn't get what? There are 4 of us, 2 hours apiece.
Well, that's the thing. We'd be 2 up, then 6 down. You wouldn't have full 8 hours.
What?
2, 4, 6. If that person takes the next watch, they'd only get 6 hours of sleep.
A long rest just means you're not doing anything. That's what a rest is.
Well, yeah, but he was saying that take 8 hours.
No.
Well, if you take 8 hours, each of us only get 6 hours of sleep.
It was just determining amount of time, not how long we get to actually rest, Paul.
Because think about it this way, Paul. It takes an hour to set up camp, which doesn't count as doing anything because you're not doing anything super strenuous. It takes an hour to take down camp because you're not doing anything super strenuous. You have 8 hours of rest.
Yeah.
Not sleep, but rest. Which is what the rest requires.
Technically, a short rest is not you taking an hour nap, it's you going and taking a piss real quick and sitting down for an hour and eating your lunch. That's all this is you're not doing anything.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll take either second or third watch.
I'll take first watch then. Or, go for it.
I'm still a little paranoid about the boar, so I'll take first. Ward or no ward?
Of the second or third watch, I will take whichever one Gearbrander does not.
Okay.
I'm flipping a coin. I'll take second watch.
So I'll take third watch. And should we, as players, take a 5-minute break?
Yes.
Cool. We'll be back!
Oh, glad you got him.
I'll look at chat. Oh, hey, we got like 3 viewers. Woo! 3
Woo!
viewers.
One of them
Thank
is
you for
me,
viewing.
One of them is me.
and the other one's Cat.
Alright, let's see. I'm watching on my phone. So yeah. Hello, cat. How are you? Go on this break. Interesting. But yes, the royalty-free music playlist I've got going on in the background apparently had some Skyrim and Witcher songs in one of the videos, so I had to skip that because don't know if they could be taken down, but I don't want to risk it.
Anywho.
So how
Who specifically?
have you been, Zach?
I have been existing. Let me tell you.
That sounds
It's worse than I make it sound.
very,
Or it's better than I make it sound. I'm sorry.
It sounds very familiar, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, no, it's just been work, and I'm working another overnight tomorrow for the first time in like 2 months because I need to get my shit in order at work, and that's when I'm gonna be able to do it. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, come on. Oh, something didn't work like it was supposed to. Don't worry about it. What did Nathan send to the chat? Ugh. Buy things. I just want to fucking do the thing I'm trying to do. Excellent. Excellent.
Excellent.
Okay.
Stomachs large with enough legs to throw themselves at food.
Yep.
What are you talking about?
That's what he posted in chat. Frog skeletons because they don't have enough ribs to matter because they just belly flop into the ground. And one of the guys' last chat is like they're just mouths with or stomachs with enough legs to throw themselves at food. They don't have time for this ribs nonsense.
They don't have time for this have bones nonsense.
Just listening. Peaceful background musics.
Yes, yes.
Well, I have background music. I don't know about you guys.
No,
I
I have
mean,
the ambience of the chat.
I could put on noise if you want.
Oh, I've got some going.
I wouldn't mind some of that.
There you go. You may turn it
Oh,
down
that's
at
pretty soothing.
your leisure.
Ow.
I don't know.
You just turned down the sound for your headset.
No, that doesn't work. Here, I'll do it.
So, I must say, those crickets need to die.
I don't know. I like the ambience.
It's just a high-pitched whine in my ear.
I actually get more than that. That's weird.
Just testing something real quick. Oh, neat. Good to know. Ooh, wolf sounds.
Nice.
Yeah, basically everything you're hearing is pretty much accurate. Here, to make things even more official. Let's see if I can do this. I'm just toying.
My sister posted a Christmas tree meme. What's your Christmas tree meme? It's like, this is her Christmas tree. Yep, that's right. It's still in the shed because it's only November.
Till tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the 30th of November.
Shut
Yep.
up.
Now, Tubes Day. Tubes Day is a different story.
Oh wow, they have a snowy owl flying right through a camera that they had on one of the traffic camera things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, whatever.
Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
No, one of my friends posted a GIF where it's like you have a cake sitting there, And for everybody to get their own cake, they take a champagne glass and just jab it through the cake.
That's not how you do it.
Strictly speaking, no. But is that going to stop me? No.
No.
Also, no.
Although it actually works pretty well, but it's still like that's terrifying to some degree.
Terrifying to some degree. Yeah, that's right. I fucking went there.
Well, I'm not disputing because I actually agree, but still.
That's my secret, Captain. That's the secret, Captain. All of us are terrifying to some degree.
Exactly. It's to what degree you have to worry about.
Sharing.
Oh, I thought you were gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Anything's possible with the Pirates of the Caribbean theme going.
It's true.
This is the of Captain Jack Sparrow.
Wrong song. But I
I know.
admire. Wrong song, but I admire your gumption. Hey, what the fuck? That's not what I meant to do. Shit.
They now have a dagger with a sheath that you can store your dice in.
Sounds
so-
about right.
Can you still stab people with it?
Oh no, this is like really obtuse, like giant plastic sword thing that probably couldn't handle the impact, but still.
If I remember
So-
correctly, he said it was the sheath that had the dice in it, not the dagger itself.
No, the sheath comes off, and inside the dagger blade had the dice.
I'm gonna need to
I'm
see a
back.
picture of this.
I just shared it on my page on Facebook.
Okay, I'll come across it. Anywho, she's back!
I have returned.
She hath returneth.
Woo!
Thank you, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson approves.
Anywho, as we are setting up camp and about to go through our first watch,
Yep.
I am reapplying the thing I told you about.
Yes.
Oh damn! I don't have $30. Mandalorian helmet. Sorry.
All right. So, real quick, I'm just going to go ahead and do this for sake of ease. Yes, it's the turn order, blah, blah, blah. I heard that it was going to be roll first.
Yeah.
Then Reyna? Or was it Gearbrander?
It was Gearbrander, and then Reyna.
Then heart.
Then Gearbrander. Then Reyna.
Okay, before we really commit to this, did you grab yourself a drink? Kitchen Witch?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
I grabbed several.
So that looks right to everybody, right?
See,
Why am I the only one who has a name on my token?
because
When
you're
you
the
click
one
on it,
who
you have your
controls
name. But no one
Oh.
else sees it.
Oh! That's weird.
Mine has my name on it because I can control it.
Yeah, same here.
Weird. I thought I set it so that everybody could see it.
Well, everybody can see the token, but they can't see the
Ah.
names.
How about now?
I can see Reyna's
Yes.
name.
Okay.
I can't see anybody else's.
Yeah, you were the test character, so now you should start being able to see people.
There we go. There's roll. Heart.
And there we go.
And Gearbrenner. There we go.
Here I
That
am,
would be-
looking at token settings, debating whether or not I should change my character's name. Kidding. Ain't gonna do it.
I wouldn't. So, we'll go ahead and go into first watch then.
Alright. What do my human disguise overseers here?
Don't even bother rolling anything. Don't even bother falling asleep.
Yeah!
We're under attack!
Yeah, you hear crashing through the woods.
No one horse open sleigh.
No, we already encountered the one horse open sleigh.
Well, I'm awake, and I've got my axes drawn.
Hey, so, who has above a 5 passive perception?
Woo!
Yup.
As you hear a roaring squeal come through the forest.
Oh.
Jeez.
I told you we should have dealt with that boar.
Well, we're dealing with it now.
And it goes to here and just stops. And it looks like it's just bucking wild, and then it notices you finally. And it does its thing. It,
Roll for Nish.
Oh, sorry. Let me do something proper. There we go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh
This is why I didn't want to deal with the goddamn boar.
Yeah, everybody roll initiative. Make sure you're clicking on your token, but it's okay. I will... I got you, Gearbrenner. Don't worry.
I was about to say, I can roll again if you want.
No, I got you.
I don't think I'm gonna do better than a 15, no.
5% chance.
Technically, it's a 1 in 4, but...
Damn it! That's not what I wanted to
1
do.
in 5. There
Yeah.
I was supposed to be
It's
hearts.
20% chance.
Which is weird. It should technically be 25% chance.
That's to get a 15 or above.
Yeah.
Statistics. Too much math.
If I was trying to get to match or get above, then yeah, 25%. But 16 to 20, 20%.
Iskael. Sweetheart. Too much math. Too much math.
Playing the wrong game.
Right?
So nobody gets a surprise round.
Okay.
Oh.
And so everything is just happening. I will, however, let everybody get in one perception style roll. Either perception or investigation, meaning.
Investigation.
Actually, no. Investigation means you're taking time at it. This is all perception. My bad.
Okay.
My bad. I'm not trying to screw anybody.
It's the same roll either way.
Ouch.
I'm basically sitting there with a spoonful of beans hanging out of my mouth. Huh?
You could be able to make beans?
Oh.
I didn't say they were cooked.
Oh, goddamn, heart. Rolling high when it matters.
Right.
That's only because you're doing the rolling for him.
Ow.
No, he's rolling. It says it in the chat.
Trust me, Kaz would not be rolling as high.
I guarantee it.
Well, so, before we get into battle proper,
Piggy, piggy, piggy.
Then we have that.
Sweet.
Oh boy. That's no moon. I mean, Boar.
Wrong franchise. Funny enough, the same wrong franchise.
That's no board. That's a space board.
The majestical space boar?
Oh no, it's not majestic. It's just a space board.
Ah, yes. The orcs.
The Borks?
God,
They're not Swedish.
you will be
though.
assimilated. Oh God, I'm the cutest of borks.
Thank
Part of the
you,
ship, part of the crew?
GM.
I got you, fam.
Part of the woods, part of the forest.
All right, so let's get it started. Roll.
Ah.
Let's get it started in here.
All right. Can I shoot, move, and then use my cunning action to hide?
Yes.
Okay.
Those are all. That is a plan of action that you are capable of performing.
Oh.
It helps.
Hold up. I have been asked a whisper question.
Uh-oh. Oh. Some stank in it.
Don't.
Aw. No, it's not my turn anyway, so. The stank will have to wait.
That's a miss.
And then I'm going to duck into the corner.
Okay.
And see if I can roll stealth.
Do it. Second. There we go. Now. Okie doke. Next up is the boar, which does another roaring squeal. But something else also happens. Another sound. It sounds like a very angry song being sung directly at all of you. As the boar proceeds to move forward and attempt to swing its tusks at Reyna.
Oh, great.
Do I have to roll anything? For the song, I mean.
No.
Okay.
Yes. Everybody roll a dexterity saving throw, actually.
Ow!
Oh.
Apparently it hit twice for me? It was a 10. I don't know why it rolled.
You're taking the first one.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with the 17. Like, that was weird. I think it's the smiles.
Oh boy.
Oof. I just noticed Kitchen Witch's one. That's gonna hurt.
Oh. Okay.
Well, damn!
Well, he's a
Sorry.
monk.
Sorry, let me do this. Oh, god damn it.
We die, we die.
Sorry, doing a thing. God bless it. The trees are not moving.
Sure they.
Spider-Man, it's just a moving tree, don't you remember?
So As the song cries out, a spell comes up, and now Roll, Reyna, and Gerbrander are all glowing. Hart manages to do a thing, though, as a wave of magic comes from this boar.
Okay.
Great.
Neat.
Sorry, give me one moment. Screw it. Okay, so at Reyna.
Yep.
There's the magic boar of rage.
Damn it. Did it again. I'm gonna do that a lot.
That's fine.
God damn it.
Consarn it.
Okay. Oh.
Pig.
Reyna, take 8 damage as the boar hits you with its tusk.
I'm down.
Ow.
Damn. It hit her.
No. How is she down from 8 damage? We rested.
Because I only have 8 maximum.
How?
At level 3?
Zach, I think we forgot to do something.
Yeah, you did.
You should get 3 hit die.
Girl.
Hush! That's not entirely my fault. Zach and I did this together.
Okay, so hold up. You're actually at 10, don't worry.
Okay.
Now everything is accurate. You are still standing.
Cool. That hurt a lot.
Gerbrander.
I. Fly into a rage.
Okay.
We're fucked.
An attack. Did I poke it?
No.
Fuck.
My size alone, I assume no, but was hoping better.
Reyna. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Gerbrander, do you have both your axes out? I'm sorry.
Yes, I do.
So, sorry. Sorry, Reyna.
Mhm.
Remember that
It's
he had a
okay.
second attack.
No, I
It's
don't.
okay.
Popping rage
What?
is my bonus action.
Oh, never mind then. Reyna.
Okay. Question, how tall is this thing?
Yes.
Taller
Like-
than you.
Can she miss it?
Can I get the fuck out of Dodge? Like, back the hell up.
Do you
You
disengage?
could do a
Disengage, full withdraw. Whatever.
you could do a disengage, which will allow you to get away from it without an attack of opportunity. Or you can attempt to move away with it without doing that, but it will incur an attack of opportunity.
But you will also be able
Disengage.
to do something.
But you'll also be able to do something.
disengage. I'll worry about doing something in a minute.
Okay.
Well, 6 seconds.
Okay. Go ahead and disengage. Move in whichever direction you're gonna go.
Hang on. Give me the thing.
You can't have the thing.
Cool. Alright, yeah, that's as far as I'm gonna go for the moment.
All right. Heart's gonna go ahead and jump up and attempt to do a thing at it. I'm just gonna go ahead and make this easy on me. Oh, he was supposed to gain a few hit points back.
You should be at full health.
Yeah, everybody should have been at full health before here. So he's going to do it. Oh,
Oh shit!
Damn. Is he using his key point or no?
no, I would have to pull that up, and so he's just gonna go for a big kick first.
Very nice.
All right. He manages to.
He manages
and-
to pounce it.
Garabrander, call a number.
You need to be more specific. What range?
Call a number that you could roll on a d20. I'm sorry, we're doing
Okay.
because that's a critical hit.
12.
Okay. So, in addition to the damage, he actually manages to knock it around a little bit. It is now flat-footed until its next turn.
Oh, very nice.
Which ain't that far away.
True. True. Oh well. It's back up to roll.
Alright. Give me a sec. He's being in fickle now.
By the way, Paul,
Yeah.
you're not actually hidden at this point.
I figured with the glowing.
Just want to make sure you know. I didn't.
I'm pretty sure I'd have to get the glowing to stop before I could hide again, because otherwise I'm like a beacon.
Mhm.
Yes.
Pretty colors, Paul. Pretty colors.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I'm actually gonna move here. Aiming for the same spot I did last time. Is
Okay.
it still the same or no?
still at disadvantage. Yes.
Okay. That's the wrong number. That's what I'm looking for.
You hit.
Awesome. Just normal damage or?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if I can try to hide despite the sparkling colors or no.
It would be at disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, probably not.
If you're thinking what I think you're thinking, Rita, sleep may not work. Just saying.
How dare you read my mind, Iskael?
Well,
I mean, you could
as soon
try
as-
it. It could. We don't know what this thing's
Okay.
HP is.
so, you do notice, by the way, Roll's arrow does not hit the boar.
Hmm?
It actually hits something behind it. A small
Oh.
glowing orb that was hiding behind the boar, trying to stay out of your sight. But Roll was
Oh.
able to see it. And as soon as that happens, that orb streaks off into the forest, doing its angry song again that you can't quite place. But the boar turns around, disengages, and also runs back into the forest.
Is there any way to track it, or just vanishes completely?
It does not try to hide its trail. It is crashing through.
Okay.
Dashing through the no. Come back, you coward!
I will let the rest of the party that probably isn't in a rage going after it. I noticed something behind it. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but something's causing that boar to go amok.
Causing it to go
Um,
what?
Amok.
To run amok.
Amok.
Amok, 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 amok.
Whack.
Well, alright then. Good thing I got that out of the way.
Well, my rage subsides.
You guys are still glowing, by the way.
Can I roll Arcana to find out what is causing the glowing?
Yes. Done. Whispering it to you now.
Cool. So I know what the glowing is.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we're happy about it. It's fairy fire.
Oh, great.
It dissipates after about a minute.
That's good, at least. I was worried I had to do
Yeah.
prestidigitation or something to try to darken myself up, like hide that particular light.
Hearts just kind of like, just don't glow.
That's actually pretty in line with Heart too.
Yeah. Alright.
So, back to that.
Do you guys want to try to go after it knowing that that orb is what's really controlling it, or do you guys just want to leave it at it?
That thing smacked the crap out of me. I'm kind of content to leave it go at this point.
Says the one that wanted to go head in first after it.
Shut up, Stretch. Nobody asked you.
Heart just
So-
kind of seems good with whatever.
I'll go back to taking watch if you want to actually get some more sleep. Or rest, however you want to do it.
I should... Well... Yeah. Wake me up when it's my turn.
I was actually planning to take your turn is what I'm saying, if you wanted to rest more, so you don't
I'll
actually have
take
to
her
worry
turn.
about it.
It'll be fine. I'm already gonna be up anyway.
You only need a short rest to get your stuff back.
Exactly. Oh yeah. Forgot that doesn't auto happen. Where are you? There you are.
Yeah, I do not know how we messed up your hit points there, Reina. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It happens. We got it figured out now, so it's alright.
Yeah, you were missing 10 hit points.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you seemed really low for only having 8 total, but maybe it's just Bard. Who knows? And you have a really crap con.
Quick, hide
I mean,
behind the pile of dead parts.
I mean, my con is kind of crap, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
So, I kind of like, I look at everybody and I'm like, yeah, if you're serious about taking my watch, I'd appreciate it, cause that hurt a lot. And I just kind of like rub my side on my rib cage. I'm like, that hurt. And then I roll over and go to sleep.
Yeah, as you start to like lay down, like I would never joke about a watch. We got you covered.
All right. The rest of the night goes rather uneventfully.
Child shouldn't be taking watch anyway. I am convinced that this is a child.
I lean over to you as you say that. I'm with you.
I just like subconsciously I just reach my hand out of my sleeping bag and I hold up a single middle finger. I'm like, I heard that. I'm not a child.
Oh,
and
wait.
then go back to
Hold up.
sleep.
Hold up, perception. Oh wait, no, passive perception.
He's 12 for me.
10.
No, I'm talking about Reyna. Were you trying to hide it? Were you trying to whisper?
Me to him, yes. Him outside, I don't know.
Mine was kind of an under my breath to myself.
My passive perception's a 10, so.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll go ahead and say Reyna heard something and just made assumptions.
Fair enough.
And I just flip you off and go back to sleep.
Very rude. Whatever.
Strange kid.
The rest of the night goes by fairly uneventfully.
Alright.
Oh, you no longer have pink dots.
Stop that.
So since I took 2 watches, did I take a short or long rest?
You took
I
a
figured
short.
we split the last one, so it wouldn't have been a problem.
Well, actually, you didn't do anything, so I'll go ahead and still call it a long rest. You didn't sleep, but
Okay. Because I only get my rages back at a long rest.
Oof.
Yep.
Basically, you rested for long enough that you were able to get your energy back.
And do I get my hit points back?
Yes, everybody gets a full hit dice of hit points back. Which
1.
puts... Yeah, you roll
What, I'm sorry?
You roll a d8 for you.
I thought that was during a
And,
short rest. Like a long rest, you got everything back, but a short rest, you spend hit die.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
But she was technically
right.
taking the longer rest.
Yeah, Reyna, you're back at full.
Dope.
I did say a full. Short rest, you roll and see how much you got back.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Could have
Okay.
been a full hit dice. Could have been 1 point. Long rest
Okay.
is you get a full dice back.
Yeah.
You might not get all your hit points back at once, but you're getting a full hit dice back minimum.
Nice.
Neat.
So yeah,
Alright, after we finish the watches, then, so which way do you want to go?
Continue on. Or hunt down that boar.
That's up to you, because I honestly wouldn't know how to get out of here if I wanted to. You've been kind of guiding us through this forest.
I mean, honestly, we have a job to do, and as much as I hate to admit it, Roll's right, we should continue
Fine.
with the job that we were tasked with.
To the path.
okay. It's gonna look like the same thing, but that's all it is a scene transition. It's gonna go ahead and just do this. The next few nights go by uneventfully. Everybody roll me 3 perception and or survival checks.
Oh shit, I've been rolling disadvantage. I forgot to turn that off.
And just normal rolls?
Yeah, so yeah, just normal rolls, and I won't count those. So go ahead. Okay. Well, y'all rolled high enough. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this.
That's weird. We've got duplicates.
I didn't get duplicates.
Well, me and her did anyway.
Yeah, it's fun. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and say it. As you're going through, you do start seeing signs of people. In fact, I saw 21. Gerbrander, you actually see a small blood trail go off the path at one point and go to investigate it and see a very dead bandit with a big ass hole in his chest.
Well
The
then,
good news is the boar's killing the bandits. Bad news is we got a rampaging boar that's controlled by magic.
good
Awesome.
news is the boar is killing the bandits. The bad news is the boar is also killing everything else.
Yeah, because you also find two more deer gored and a dead badger that was trampled underfoot.
Ooh.
As
badger.
well as actually a half decomposed militia guardsman.
Serves him right.
No, like one of the guys you were talking about.
Oh, wow.
And
Like one of the people that's supposed to be
that you're
escorting
talking.
the messengers.
Yes.
Do we happen to find a messenger nearby?
We are currently acting as messengers.
Yes.
Well, I meant if the one that he was guarding in that pile of refuse.
The other thing that is found is the other thing that's noticed by all of you is that there's a lot more plant growth on the path than there really should be, and it's fresh plant growth.
This might be why the boar got so big. Would it be knowledge arcana to figure out if it's magical in nature for growing or knowledge nature?
You could roll one of those, but there's one.
Which one would you prefer?
Whichever one you would prefer. I don't.
Nope. It's plants.
Neither of
anyway.
you can really think. There are a few effects that Roll can think of that would produce an effect like this. None of them are. None
Roll,
of
are
them.
you passing?
None of them spring to mind.
Roll, are you passing that information on to the rest of us?
Well, I'm pretty much just thinking it over. Like, I know magic can cause these things, but it doesn't seem like it's anything I know of.
With that knowledge, can I try Arcana?
Sure.
Because... No.
Oh, okay. Do you mind if I... no, I'll just go ahead and do this. It's more fun this way. I ended up using Roll as a mouthpiece, and I apologize for that. But... Reyna... God damn it! I did it again!
It's alright, I know what you meant.
Is it one of those things where when you have the as selected, it's really strange when you try to write messages to other people?
I don't know. I mean, it could be some Fey shit.
There's one definitive way to find out.
I think your mic's cutting out again, Carol.
I think it's the...
Yeah, I think it's the program itself.
Yeah, that might be. Because I can hear her just fine, but I can't hear anything through the computer.
Any case.
Can you at least hear us?
I can hear you, yes.
As can I.
Because I can hear her mumbling, but that's about it.
Bad, I dropped again.
Weird.
Yeah,
Well,
again, I think it might be either internet or just the program itself.
She has
No,
to
I'm
use
going-
her phone.
Yeah. Because the USBs on my laptop are not liking functioning properly.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I think
Um,
they're shot.
Eventually, on the evening of the 5th travel day, when you're really supposed to be getting into Medium Town. For one,
What, weren't we going to Fort Intermid?
Intermed.
Outpost?
Yeah, Intermed Outpost. I'm sorry, Medium.
Medium's the next stop on the way.
Yeah, let me check my map again. Okay, yes, you're correct. Intermed Outpost. But I'll make this easy. Once you get to the outpost, you're not sure whether or not it was supposed to be an old building until you get close by. It is covered in vines. It is covered in plant life of all types, which would be fine if this were an actual old ruin. But the stone is recent. The stone is new.
Shit.
Alright, we're sending a message.
Reroll Arcana?
It's for the record. Yes, you can, but for the record, it's structurally just fine. But
It's just covered in weird plants.
it's covered in plants.
I'm going to set down my pack, take out my my writing set, and start forging a letter. And I'm going to ask Gearbrander for one of those tokens so we can send a message off.
Oh yeah, I hand it over. Which should mean I've got like 8.
Sounds correct.
But I'm going to write it as fast as possible, as legibly as possible, for the fact of this fort is in bad condition. It's covered in vines, but the
outpost.
stone is actually fine. We don't know how poorly it's been overrun, or if there's survivors.
I rolled my Arcana to
Yep.
figure out what the hell is going on.
But I pretty much put as much of the gist as possible into a single page, so they understand that the fort at least is covered in vines, and we're not sure the state of the inside.
Not to
And that we're
mention,
going to be checking it out now.
not to mention magical boar.
Yeah. And the fact that the board is being manipulated magically to attack everything in the surrounding forest.
Guys, I'm pretty well acquainted with the Fae, and I haven't seen some of these plants since I was at home. This is definitely some Fae shenanigans.
I'm going to put as the last ditch note of maybe Fae shenanigans, question mark. Roll up, put it around the thing, and thinking of Tenza and the
Kazan.
and the fort itself where he's at. I'm going to crush as hard as I can without wrinkling the letter as they did and just throw it straight up.
Roll Arcana.
Back to these.
You get it this time.
Yeah. Like I didn't even wait for it to glow; just threw it straight up.
Yeah, it almost hits you back on the head before it turns into a bird and flies off. And Hart just kind of looks at you. You're supposed to wait for it to glow first.
Oh, that makes sense.
Sorry, I'm just trying to do a thing real quick. And of course. So, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pack everything back up, put it in my bag, and get ready to do whatever we're gonna do to this fort.
It's an outpost, not a fort, but alright.
Do some investigating.
Yep. Go ahead and everybody roll me investigations. Just to have some fun. Though, do keep in mind what Reyna did set, what Reyna found.
Yeah.
The plant life's too tall, I can't really see much.
That life's bigger than she is.
And I'll check everything here in just a moment.
Of the two of you, which of you is taller?
Probably me.
You're
But
above.
probably by like a couple inches.
You're above 6'1".
Elf, yes.
Not
I believe that was a
character height.
Considering elves start at 6 foot, yes.
No, they don't.
According to the book, it did.
I'll check that later. But for right now, it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
This is fine. Okay, given my distaste for Lord Roll, I politely ask Gearbrander if I can stand on his shoulder and take a look.
I just looked down at you.
I just start chuckling at his expression.
The blank neutral mask.
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay, this is Hart's roll. He finds nothing.
He is also too short for the plant life.
Huh.
But he's not as bothered by it.
So, and that was a
Asnar.
go for it.
And actually,
An 11 Arcana.
did I roll Arcana?
Yes.
What it's
Roll
showing
investigation.
online.
Oh, my bad. That was me being a dumbass. Sorry.
He definitely didn't see shit. He saw the pebbles on the ground.
He was trying to figure out what the plants were because he knew they were magic shit. And then he looked around and was like, "Wait, where did everybody go?"
Oh god, it's like him and the flower all over again.
Yep.
And was that a go for it, Gearbrander?
I did actually say, go for it.
So, acrobatics to climb up on Gearbrander's shoulders.
Real quick, is Gearbrander a willing target?
I did tell her to go for it.
Don't even bother rolling. You get up there pretty easily.
Cool.
He doesn't exactly help you, but he doesn't make it harder either.
Let's try this again on Gearbrander's shoulders. There we go.
I'm only being
I just
nice
kind of
'cause
pinched my
you're a
nose
kid.
laughing to myself, just shaking my head.
Okay. So, just doing a thing real quick. Sorry, give me just a moment.
Take your time, dear.
The one thing that can be told from the investigation on all sides, even though Hart does not notice any of it, there are no signs of a struggle. There are no signs of a fight. There are no signs of an attack.
So all of these plants are intact.
Yes. But more importantly, there's no bodies. There's nothing here. There's that you can tell no people present.
So they left and then the forest took over.
Sounds about right.
It was taking over and they ran away, but
Now, there'd
it
be
didn't seem to
signs
go
of-
after the people specifically.
If they ran, there would have been signs of some form of that. They didn't run. They just left.
But it doesn't look like the plants targeted them, is what I'm saying. It just kind of grew around the area. It's not like it was hunting them down specifically.
Unfortunately, Kitchen has some ideas about how this went down, but Rena is not wise enough to draw those conclusions.
Right?
You do notice, however, that the door is completely open. And again, the stone is new.
I'm not
I
going to
knew-
walk through the threshold, but I am going to look inside to see if it's the same thing on the inside as it is on the outside.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Real quick, let me back up a second. When I say new, I mean within 4 or 5 years, not like 20.
Yeah.
It's not like brand new, freshly carved marble. No, it's got some weathering, but it's not like some of the other buildings you've seen where they've been around.
Been standing
a while.
for a hot minute, yeah.
Sorry, I just want to make sure that I was clear as much for whoever might be in the audience as much as you guys.
I think we are the audience, but that's beside the point.
I was making sure. Any case, as you look in, you see kind of more of the same. There's lots of vines, though not as many on the inside as there are on the outside. Though there is actually a well in the middle of the room that does have vines and other things growing out of it.
Inside the house?
Keep something in mind, it is an outpost. It is a full...
Okay, so it's actually a covered well, but it's supposed to be.
Well, it's inside what is essentially the lobby, the atrium of the guardhouse, which is a multi-leveled tower. It's like a 3-floor tower.
Yeah, so again, it's technically supposed to be here, not just a randomly placed or conjured structure.
Yes, it's carved out of the same stone as the tower itself.
Okay.
Do you go in?
I'm definitely going to check like overhead and around corners, but I'm going to get closer to see what might be happening in that well. I'm actually going to light a torch as I enter.
I'm going to go ahead and move you over to what you see.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Where's the actual door?
I did not draw that yet, so a moment.
Okay.
I'm technically still standing on Gerbrander's shoulders.
I would have let you down by now.
Oh, well. Fine then.
You have a limited amount of time. Don't push it.
Everything else costs
Fair
extra.
enough. This is Gearbrander we're talking about, not Iskael.
They both cost extra.
Door
Don't
is the
remind
black
me.
marking right here.
Alright.
Everything else is as you see it, though.
I want to get to the well without disturbing the plants, so going the long way around.
Yeah, you're
And
fairly
then
well able to do it.
and then investigating the well, and if my dark vision can't see it, I'll use a torch to light it up a little bit better.
You're able to see pretty well, honestly, because of the daylight. There's a couple holes in the wall that's helping out with that as well.
Okay.
The well itself is actually a shallow pool until you hit about the very middle of it, where you see obvious water flow coming from up. So this is actually a spring well thing.
Okay. So the black is effectively water coming from above, falling into the pool.
No, that's where the hole is at the bottom of the pool, and it's
coming
flowing up.
It's coming from the bottom, flowing up like a hot spring.
That's
Okay.
That's the boil. That's the boil of the spring at the bottom of this well,
Okay.
and it's about 8 feet down.
Okay.
So you could actually go for a swim if you really wanted to, but and
I
also
wouldn't recommend it.
the water is actually very clear. Like, there's no smell. It's very clear. You've no. As you rolled a nat 20 investigation, so sorry, roll. I'm also using you as a voice piece.
That's fine. This part I actually would be telling the party anyway.
Yeah, there's no reason that you can discern why this water is not drinkable.
Okay.
It is entirely drinkable. There's not even fish in it. Though there are some plants growing into it.
Can I try to do a knowledge nature to figure out what kind of plants they might be?
Sure. And does everybody else want to roll like an investigation or something to explore the rest of the thing, or is everybody entranced by the well?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what's what aside from the well, cause it's a well.
Okay. So, you're rolling nature, did I hear?
I did nature to try to
Investigation.
figure out.
Yes, you did investigation. Heart rolled investigation and didn't get jack shit. Does Gearbrander want to roll anything? Is Gearbrander there?
Gearbrander is here, yes, but I'm currently thinking on what I can do that hasn't basically already been taken care of.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around at these markings on the floor, assuming they're actually there.
Yes, they are, and it a very fast investigation determines that they are stylistic things that are just on the floor.
Cool.
Hand painted. Though there is some scuffs.
Can I do a survival on these scuffs to see what if it was just
Yes.
like normal wear and tear, or
Oh, it's recent.
hmm.
In fact, there's a couple of spots where it almost looks like somebody walked in the paint.
So
Because this is paint.
the marks are
'Cause-
recent.
Like how recent?
Yeah, that
Give me a second. I'm just going in order real quick. Nature. You know what? Reyna rolled high enough. Roll me Arcana.
Okay. Just normally?
Yes.
Not bad.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'll let you react normally, actually.
My first thought is she's a tiny tot. Does she really react normally to anything?
The shorter I am, the closer to hell I am, which means the more fury I can release upon you, Paul.
She'll have to reach me first.
I'll take out your knees. I have no qualms doing that.
And I will sit back and watch while laughing hysterically. Because as far as I'm concerned, the child is better at combat than the elf.
Yeah, that's not wrong.
The child also gained Gearbrinder's respect after my successful intimidation.
Actually, you
Or
had
at least a little bit.
Gearbrander's respect when you basically got the shit beat out of you and kept standing.
Yeah,
That's
first
fair.
combat.
That's entirely fair.
Honestly, I don't expect to ever earn his respect, considering most of my things are done through manipulative means.
There is no honor in the way you fight.
There's no honor in anything I do.
You fight like a coward.
And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and use that earlier Arcana roll for Heart just to make things easy. Everybody roll Arcana as she's about to point out what I'm gonna have her point out.
So roll to see if you get it.
I know
Okay.
everything.
Absolutely. But no, you don't.
100%. Maximum effort.
There's this. Okay, I didn't mean to do it like that. But alright, there is a sigil painted above the door. It is about 5 feet wide and circular. It is a simple shield. It is a simple shield knot. Similar to the ones on the floor that don't actually look like what you see on the map. But once Reyna points it out, both her and Roll recognize it as what I've said.
Is that the blue ones or the two individuals?
The blue ones.
Okay.
Technically, it's where the blue ones are, but it looks more like the two gray ones.
Okay.
And I'm assuming they're just saying this out loud so that everybody else knows.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and say it.
I'm letting her at least say it, but...
I was just going to go ahead and read it out.
Yeah.
The simple shield knot is one that is recognized by many across the archipelago as a sign of ancient power of druids and those one with nature. It is a sign of a faction known as the Wilder. You know this as a secret organization of druids known to protect certain places from things that aren't supposed to be there. They are completely separate from the trading company and tend not to work with them. There are no known druids of the Wilder that work with the company.
Would we recognize them as a terrorist group or only if provoked?
They are recognized as guardians. Even the archipelago trading company stays out of their way most of the time.
Okay.
They are recognized as guardians of the archipelago's natural places. And so...
Again, the player knows what likely happened here. Reina, not so much, but she knows what it is, but not what's going on.
And
I'm actually going to go ahead and put my bow away as a sign of respect for the area. And I'm going to let everybody that hasn't really put two and two together from their expressions of this is effectively a place the Wilder decided to protect from whoever was at the outpost. I'm not sure what they were protecting it from, though.
And that's when you hear a voice. It speaks to you first in that song, in a similar song as whatever the boar was surrounding the boar.
As soon as I hear a sound, I'm drawing my weapons.
And then it speaks to you in common. There is no need for weaponry. I am not here to fight.
Then show yourself.
Very well. And from
That very
From
well.
yes, actually. Yes, actually. Give me a second to see if I can find. Ah, thanks.
From very well to very well, here we are.
Fairy world? No, scary world.
There's a difference.
Depends on
It
who
actually
you have.
comes out of the boil of the water. You see what looks like a woman. That's a bit mixed with fish, but mostly just looks like almost a living embodiment of a coral reef.
Ugh.
Awesome.
Hey, maybe she can read those receipts of ours.
That was my thought.
Does she actually look merfolked?
No, she looks elven.
Like coral reef Elven.
Yeah, you may. I will give you more information if you so choose to roll for it.
Being of an
Well,
elven race, could I conclude that it's some kind of Aquan? Or do I
Roll
have to
for-
actually roll for it?
Roll for it.
Investigate or something else?
High magic, so I would recommend Arcana. As she almost seems like she's forming herself from the water.
Okay.
I guess I'll put my weapons up.
You both recognize this from stories as a Nereid.
Okay.
Nice.
Now then, strangers, I can tell you are not of this island. Why are you here?
We were trying to figure out what happened to those of this outpost.
They were asked to leave, that we may set up our power here, in this ancient wellspring.
So why did they not report in to their superiors?
We asked them to leave. They did not need to report a threat.
They still needed to report that they were leaving. And why? There has been no contact for how long?
Months.
About 2 weeks, somewhere between 2 weeks and a month, as I recall.
Mm-hmm.
Saying at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it was pretty much like almost a month.
Then that is not of my concern. My concern is that this island is under attack. And as you are not of this island, I can only assume that you are part of it. Leave this place, or you will face the consequences.
We have no quarrel with you, and if this isle is under attack, we would like to prevent it from being attacked further.
Aid in its defense, if at all possible.
But I'd like to know more about what is attacking this island, if you would.
It is as of yet unknown to me. Others of my order may know. I cannot tell you, however. I can see into your hearts and into your words, and know that you are here not to attack and destroy this island. Nor are you quite here to defend it as it truly needs defending.
If we knew what we were up against, we might be able to do so more effectively.
Let's not piss off the water spirit.
I cannot know what is attacking at this current moment. I have only recently set up this place of power. I have not yet communed with nature in order to properly ascertain the information you seek.
I see.
On a separate note, are you aware of the boar that's been going around killing just about everything it comes in contact with?
I am aware of a boar that one of our order has taken as part of its guardianship.
Interesting.
At this point, I kind of step forward, and I'm like, it's kind of killing things a little indiscriminately, honestly. Like, even we had to help a bear at its passing.
I see. This is not as it should be. Tell me, were you able to see the member of the order that was that had communed with this boar?
I don't think I saw a member, but I did notice these light source behind it almost.
Yes.
Almost like an orb.
I see. It is the same boar then. I shall call to her and to see about reducing the number of attacks.
We would appreciate.
Because if it is affecting even the local fauna, then there is a problem.
Yeah, we found deer and bear, and I mean, I'm not really worried about the bandit, but
Yeah, it's attacking indiscriminately is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Well. This is most concerning. You've given me much to ponder, and I thank you for bringing this to my attention. Has it been affecting other forms of life on the isle?
Yeah, we did mention the boar killing the bear, the badger, several deer, bandits, guards.
It has been killing people then.
Yes.
I apologize.
Yes.
I'm not truly proficient in your language.
We're not kidding when we said indiscriminately.
I see. It should only be patrolling to ensure that true outside influence is not affecting it. Something is wrong, very wrong. In the meantime, I'm sure it is late for you, considering it's late evening here.
Yeah.
I shall allow you to make a nightly nest, a nest for the night up on the upper floors. It is where the people who used to live here kept their nest.
I.e.,
Is there any way before we part ways to find some way to contact you regularly so we can keep in further communication?
I I inhabit this wellspring as its guardian. It is what I was created and instructed to do.
So these pulls out one of the wooden feathers. These feather tokens might be able to help. Might be able to reach you here. You
Yes, though,
you can read, yes.
even if I cannot read your language, another one of my orders should be able to.
Very well.
In the meantime, I shall call on other members so that we may discuss. But that shall be done in the morn. Rest for the night, though do not expect to spend another night in this place.
So we rest
We
for
think-
tonight and then move on
We
to...
appreciate your hospitality.
Yes. And that seems like a decent place to call it, because we'll rest for tonight, move on to Middleton or Medium Town or wherever that is.
I'm actually going to write a note before I lay down so you can send it ahead of us in the morning.
Fair enough.
And that way they'll have a better understanding of what's going on instead of wondering what's happening to us until we return.
Yeah, send one saying that the Wilder have basically taken the fort as a space
Have
of power. Have requested the fort
have-
as a place of power, and
Yeah, I'm going to put it as tactily as possible, being in a position of power, and then send it forward in the morning before we leave.
and that the
So it doesn't sound like they're, forcefully taken over. They did ask the people to leave.
and
Yeah, I
they
don't want it to
left,
sound
and
like
then-
we
Get
started a
out.
war with the Wilder.
And then they left, and then didn't bother to tell anybody.
Yeah. I am
Alright.
also going to look and, as we're going up the floors and stuff, for any remains of those that had just fled, or if they might have been killed in their sleep because they refused to, or what. Just to confirm the story.
Roll me investigation. Okay. You are actually able to find, and I'm going to go ahead and have you communicate this, if that's okay.
No, that's fine.
I'm sorry I keep using you as a mouthpiece, but that's you as in the party. I shouldn't be doing this as much as I am.
That's fair.
You find a journal in what is fairly obviously the outpost captain's quarters, indicating that it was actually a fairly gradual process, them asking almost one by one. Asking is in quotation marks. There is a parentheses, almost a footnote that says potential fascination involved.
They got charmed out of here. Okay. Which would explain...
Which explains why they didn't actually,
tell anybody.
The other thing that's indicated is that this was happening is that this conversion was happening even before
They lost contact.
contact was lost. Yes. That there were one or two people leaving every day for some time. And headed towards the west, towards Medium.
Okay.
And with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it.
Cool.
Alright.
cool.
So, yeah, thank you to the stream, or to whoever might watch this in the future as a VOD or what have you. Thank you for joining us tonight. And hope you have a wonderful time, and I'll see you all next Sunday.
Bye.
See you next
Bye,
week.
guys!